Welcome to the news. The news headline: Uriwa blast Dokubo over media attacks against IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You are welcome to the news once again. Please don't forget to click on the subscribe button and the bell for more notifications of our news. And you can also share our news with your friends and relatives. For news details, listen to the end. Human Rights Writers Association, Uriwa, has told a former Niger Delta militant leader, Alhaji Azari Dokubo, to be sensitive and stop his alleged garrulous attacks on the rule of law, which is geared towards undermining leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. Human Rights Writers Association, Uriwa, said it strongly condemns the insensitive, callous, and irrationally calculated attempts by the ex-militant leader to intentionally influence the outcome of the trial of Nnamdi Kanu. We condemn the systematic campaign of calumny by Mr. Dokubo targeting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Uriwa said in a statement signed by Comrade Emmanuel Onwubiko, its national coordinator. We think that his constant media outbursts seeking to undermine the defense that may be put up by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the court is totally unconditional, primitive, tendentious, provocative, and animalistic. The group said that Azari Dokubo must be called to order, adding that Nigeria has become virtually a banana republic under this current administration. It is sad that the same government that have committed an atrocity of abducting a citizen from Kenya, which is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is the same government that is engaging in media trial, meaning that the government does not believe in constitutional democracy, Uriwa added. This is the reason why the likes of Mr. Azari Dokubo and his ilks are constantly in the media trying to undermine the rule of law by seeking to influence proceedings in the court, including calling for an indefinite detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Human Rights Writers Association, Uriwa, said Azari Dokubo is only taking advantage of the alleged lawlessness in Nigeria, pointing out that had it been the United Kingdom or some other countries, Dokubo would have been arrested because one does not try to influence the proceedings of the court of law. The group insisted that indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, is no longer to blame for the continued sit-at-home in some parts of the southeast, adding that Azari's allegation that the group is the one behind the weekly economic shutdown in the region is nonsensical because the secessionist group has since cancelled it. The Human Rights Writers Association, Uriwa, has told the former Niger Delta militant leader, Azari Dokubo, to stop his alleged attacks on the rule of law, which is geared towards the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Instead of him to be behind the IPOB leader, he is against him, and they are telling him that he should be sensitive. He should take away his insensitiveness. He should come up and stop bringing the case to media every now and then. If Azari Dokubo is in the United Kingdom or some other countries apart from Nigeria, he would have been arrested because no one tries to influence the proceedings of the court of law. But in our case in Nigeria, anybody is free to do that. Why the Niger Delta militants, Azari Dokubo, keeps attacking Nnamdi Kanu? IPOB says, the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has stated that the gurus which the founder of the Niger Delta Volunteer Force, Mujahid Azari Dokubo, as with Nnamdi Kanu, is because he is interested in becoming the president of Biafra. IPOB therefore cautioned Dokubo to watch his unguarded statements, including that the group was behind killings in the southeast zones. Azari Dokubo, in a video, had said IPOB paralyzed commercial activities in Onitsha, Anambra State, while fuming that people would soon be attacking IPOB members. Reacting, in a statement, IPOB spokesperson Ima Powerful said Azari Dokubo had been showing contempt for Kanu because he was desperate to become the president of Biafra nation. Powerful, therefore, warned the former Niger Delta militants to watch his utterances or face the consequences. He also said nothing untoward must befall any member of the secessionist group. The statement read, "We, the global movement and family of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, under the command and leadership of our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which is to put the whole world on notice, particularly the Eastern people, of the unguarded statements coming out from Azari Dokubo against the people of IPOB and our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Azari Dokubo enumerated how he sabotaged and planned how our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, was abducted and extraordinarily renditioned from Kenya to Nigeria. Azari Dokubo should know that he is not an Igbo man and should stop portraying himself so. Igbo believe in equity and justice, and Igbo don't need a traitor like Azari Dokubo. Azari Dokubo should equally remember that IPOB never declared war against him since he started his statements against IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu. We don't want to be distracted or join issues with you, but we want to make it categorically clear to you that if any IPOB member, both in the hinterland and coastal region of Biafra, dies as a result of your threat, you will understand what IPOB is capable of doing. Thank you. We have come to the end of the news. Don't forget to share your view with us. Have a blessed day.